Our next speaker has just been confirmed. It is Winnie Mama Charaga from the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy. She is a Deputy Director, if I'm correct, Winnie, in the Gender Mainstreaming and Transformation Group. And she also serves on the Energy Sector Gender Ministerial Advisory Council of Minister Gwede Mantashe. So, Winnie, it's really great to have you here, and thank you for confirming and for participating.
Good morning, everyone. The outline that was given by Liz, it was really well, very comprehensive. So I don't have really much to say in terms of the studies and everything. So thank you very much, Liz, for the outline. Oh, my name is Winnie Charaga from the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy. My name is Winnie Charaga from the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, responsible for gender mainstreaming and transformation. Today I'm gonna talk about, I was requested to talk about the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy Women Empowerment and Gender Equality programs, and also the initiatives that we do to assist towards transformation of the energy sector. Particularly, I'm going to focus on the Women Empowerment and Gender Equality Strategy that we just launched last year. It was launched by Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy, Mr. Gwede Mantashe, together with the Gender Ministerial Advisory Council. I'm not going to talk much about the legislative framework. Like I said, I've got a good foundation from Liz, and I'll keep on saying thank you very much because they are not changing. They are just like that, and we must really appreciate what our government has done because the foundation is there. There are so many legislations that are there locally, globally, that are talking about how to empower women so that we can have gender equality that we want to see. The mandate of the Department of Mineral Resources, Why Women Empowerment Program, the strategic objective, the pillars, those are the things that are the pillars and the foundation of the strategy that I spoke about and the progress thus far. The legislative framework, I'm not going to talk much about it. You all know about our constitution, the UN, SDG 5, everything, South African constitution. So let me not really bother you about that. Our mandate as the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy is to regulate, transform, promote the minerals and energy sectors, providing sustainable and affordable energy for growth and development, and ensuring that all South Africans derive sustainable benefit from the country mineral wealth. So for the purpose of today, you know that as a department, we are focusing on the mineral resources and the energy sector. So for the purpose of today, we are going to focus on gender equality in the energy sector. We also have program for the mining side. I'm from the office called Programs and Project Management Office, which is responsible to provide leadership in terms of mineral and energy sector efforts to advance gender equality and the empowerment of women in the energy and the mining sector. So we are responsible to ensure that gender is integrated in the mining and the energy sector. And the unit that I'm coming from also responsible for youth mainstreaming and the mainstreaming of people with disabilities. There are so many benefits or so many studies that were done, as Liz indicated. There are so many benefits that the country can get out of making sure that we reduce gender inequality in the energy sector in particular. But there are also many challenges that we need to really make sure that we eliminate and make sure that we deal with them. As we were moving around as a Department of Mineral Resources, doing roadshows, giving women information on opportunities in the energy sector, we realized that there are so many challenges. Some women don't even know about the energy sector. And those that know about the energy sector, they don't know about those opportunities and how to go about getting them. So that's one of the challenges that we have identified, and lack of information. And then even those that have information about doing business, you will all agree with me that doing business in the energy sector need a huge sum of money. So it's also difficult to get access to funding. That is one of the challenge. And then even if they are saying that money is there, come and apply, you find that some women don't have those capacity or ability to do business plans that will be able to let them get money. And also there is also, because as I indicated that it's a big business, you will need, sometimes you don't need to do it alone, you need strategic partnership. So that is one thing that we see that we need to make sure that we deal with it as the sector. Market access as well. And then what are the solutions? There is one study about the IEA study of 7 women in Africa that were successful in the solar power sector. The study indicated that for among those women, they were successful. They also indicated that they also portrayed some of the things that made them to be successful. They indicated that it's very important to network. So that is one thing that when we were doing the strategy, we were looking into that ability to network. The partnership I've already indicated as a challenge, so it's one of the solution, building strategic partnership, capacity building. And the main thing here that they mention is the enabling policies and strategies. And also those policies must have targets, implementable targets. So that, oh, I hope you were hearing me. Okay. So the main reason why we really focusing on the women empowerment and gender equality strategy, to make sure that we cover all those challenges, to make sure that South African women should be able to have successful businesses. Even if it's internal, they must be able to, as employees, they must be able to move the ladder up to the C-suite level. So those are the proposed solutions that I have mentioned there. They are covered by the strategy, the study that I've just indicated, the IEA study. And one other thing that we really need to see that is very important is to make sure that when we have a baseline studies of how many women that are there, either as employees, entrepreneurs, or academics, and then so that study will be able to give us the way forward on how to, which way should we take. But at the moment, we are just trying by all means that we cover those barriers and the challenges. And then the strategic objective that we have put there, they are covering all those challenges and the solutions. So we are saying that we want to ensure employment equity in the energy sector employment, be it in the department, be it in the SOEs or the energy companies. We want to make sure that women are part of the energy sector value chain as entrepreneurs, as service providers, as developers, and as anyone so that they are part of the mainstream. The procurement as well should be able to include women. Finance as well, as I've indicated, finance as one of the barrier. We want to make sure that we cover that, market access and enterprise development programs. As a department, we may not be able to provide those solutions directly, as we are an enabling department. We create an environment through different platform, through partnership, through information giving and everything, so that they can participate, women can participate equally. So our main responsibility as a department is to make sure that the field is leveled, because there are policies that are there are programs that are there, and there are partnership and how to go about it. Then women will take it from there. Also through the reference to the partnership, to the partners. Then what is our pillar, our women empowerment and gender equality strategic pillars? What is it that we want to achieve? Um, we want to show that to ensure that the environment is enabling for everyone through the policies and the strategy for everyone to participate, including men and women. Equality of opportunities for both men and women, as we share those opportunities, as we share those partnership and everything. And then there's gender mainstreaming. Gender is integrated in every part of the department, be it at the programs and everything. So what we are doing is to make sure that if we are talking about for example, the INEP is the integrated electrification program of the department that take a bulk of the department money. We have to ensure that if you are saying we are giving money to ESCOM or municipalities to do electrification, they must make sure that out of that bulk, a portion must go to women, a portion must go to youth and people with disabilities. That is why we try to hardwire all those in the policies and everything. And we also want to make sure that there is the workplace is barrier free. Then how do we say we are going to achieve all this? We are going to focus on capacity building, as indicated that those successful women that I've highlighted above, they were successful because they were capacitated. There's nothing that you can do without skills. There's nothing that you can do without information that is given. So capacity building is very important, and we are making sure that we give such information. If it can be informal or formal. If it's informal, we do it with in partnership with different stakeholders. For those that have been with us, that have been moving with us, because we have created a database of women in the energy sector, we make sure that each and every opportunity, the formal and non-formal, informal opportunity, we share them, and some of them are able to come back to say that, yes, thank you very much, we have achieved this because of the training that we have received through you. The second operational pillar to achieve the women empowerment and gender equality in the energy sector is organizational development. We make sure that there are resources like I've indicated, where we are able to control or to advise. We are able to advise, like I indicated, the issue of the INEP funding, electrification funding. But there are also other areas where we are not able to control, but we are able to advise that this is the situation. Then how do we make sure that the offices or companies are able to make sure that out of the procurement that is being advertised, out of everything, they must be a certain portion must go to women and the other designated groups. We also create those platform like the Women in Energy Awards, Women in Energy Directory, and other platform. And then the governance and institutional development is one thing that we also encourage, as we have those other platform like the associations and the policies that we have made. And we also encourage that as companies and different institutions in the energy sector, they must be able to bring back that strategy back to their environment, and see if we are saying that maybe 30%, just an example, must go to women. Are they able to do that, or can they take it above that and everything? And then if they are saying they are doing it within the period of 3 years or 2 years, depending on what they are able to do, so we are able to advise on that. And then our the last pillar is economic growth and development, where we are focusing more on empowering women that are outside the department in terms of information, most particularly the entrepreneurs, so that they can really be part of the energy sector value chain. There are so many opportunities in the energy sector. I didn't prepare any opportunity in the energy sector, because energy sector is very broad. I'm just giving you just a bit of information, so that you are able to know where to go, because there is energy sector, there is oil and gas, there is green, for today maybe we're talking about green economy, renewable energy efficiency, so many opportunities, the carbon you know carbon of carbon offset and everything that the company can be able to participate and be able to get something out of it. There are issue nuclear, so many things, solar, water geysers, and the other opportunities. So it's very important also to go all out and try to check what is it that we can do, what is it that we can, and how can they participate in the energy sector. Okay, I'm not gonna talk much about what we have done, but what is important is there are so many associations, there are so many platforms that you can get information. We've created a database. We also have a directory, which for now I can say that it's being inactive because of other barriers that we also experiencing as a department. But we do, anyone who need information with regard to opportunities in the energy sector or women empowerment and gender equality programs, we are available. I'll give you the contacts, so that you can send information. And then also I would like also to appreciate the opportunity with UNIDO, the study that Liz was talking about, the UNIDO study in the green economy. We also participated, and we are able to get something out of it. What we want as a department is to create a strategic partnership, like I'm encouraging you to create those partnerships, so that we can have something that will be able to give back to the country. So we have already started with different stakeholders. So we are also available for those strategic partnership. With the in the renewable energy sector, we are having a partnership with South African Wind Energy Association and the GIZ. They are busy conducting a study of gender diversity in the renewable energy sector. So those are some of the things that we can do and be able to partner and also be able to empower others. There are also others opportunities if there are training programs that we can be able to assist, because we've got database of women. One of the challenges that I didn't mention is that some of those major companies are saying that, okay, yeah, government, you are saying that we need to empower women, but when we check the women, we don't see them. But then we end up creating that database. So we do have the database. If anyone wants to conduct any training, we can do it. in partnership with them and see how best we can create the platform to ensure that there is gender equality and transformation in the energy sector. Thank you.
I think what is very important from what Winnie has said, it links into part of what we're planning from this session, is that we would like to have a space somewhere, and it would probably be on the NCPC's website, where we would like to publish opportunities, resources, links through to what is available for women to go and have a look, and for companies, but we're going to start at the women level. So this is one of the pieces of information, your database and your directory, that we would like to also include in there.